Hello, Divine Souls, and welcome to a timeless general collective message with me today for my YouTube collective. To open this space and to cleanse this space as well, I would just like to burn some Palo Santo to bring through those good energies to assist with this reading. And of course, to call in the Most High, the Mother, the Father, and the Source within us to assist with any insights, clarity, confirmation, illumination, guidance, however it needs to be received by those who are open to this message and allowing all the insights that may be for them to be received for their highest good and nothing but their highest good, of course. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ashe. Alrighty, let's get into your message today, Divine Soul, and see what you need to receive through my channel and vessel. Just a reminder that this is a general message, so not everything may resonate. So please do take what does and leave behind whatever does not for the next person who may need to receive. And just a reminder that my way of channeling and communicating the energy can be a little bit more of a higher level, just simply because I am an empath and I do tap into the energies, not just into the symbolism of the cards that come through with these readings. So let's get into it. What is it that you need to know through my channel and vessel today? Let's do a 4 pile. Oh, drop my crystal. Just gonna sing elevator music while I do this. Da, 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 da. There we go. Okay, I pulled your cards. Shall we get into your message? Oh, boom. Okay. Damn. Alrighty. So today we have the Lovers on your crown and third eye chakra. So there's the Lovers. I can't fully show you because obviously there's a little bit of, nudity on there. The King of Pentacles on the throat and heart chakra. We have the Wheel of Fortune on the solar plexus and sacral chakra. And okay, we have the 5 of Cups on the root chakra. Alrighty. Okay, so it looks like you are having some energies with this Lovers that is coming through on your crown and third eye. So it does feel like with this energy, there is this kind of like blessing of you receiving a new type of connection that may be coming through for you, okay? But I feel like it's really on your mind, okay? This may be an energy of you, trusting that something is about to come through for you, and you're kind of in this position of really pondering on it and really getting, caught in the idea of, what is it going to be like, or how is it going to happen? You're getting really convoluted potentially with the details of what this process might look like, and just simply, what you need to know about it. So to me, I feel like there is this growth that it will commence when you start to come into interacting with a certain person and a certain soul who actually may be coming through for you, okay? Now, as I say, do take this as it resonates. It is so fine if it doesn't. Obviously, you may also just need to hear what this is for past, present, future. Please just keep an open mind. But this does feel like an energy of growth is commencing in this way, that you're reconnecting with yourself first, and it's allowing you to reconnect with other people as well. In, it can be romantic. I don't feel like it has to be. It can be platonic, with just creating really beautiful bonds with people because of the self-love that you've activated. And I do feel like I said, it's something that's been on your mind about connecting with different people and connecting with, the people who really resonate with you. And that is a core thing here, is that it is about this energy is really reflecting as what it is that is actually in alignment for you, okay? Because it feels like you do have to have this sense of awareness to who is alignment for you, that you would be willing to offer your, beautiful energy of love to, and how you would open that up for them. Because, a big part of this is knowing that you do have unconditional love for yourself first, and then being able to portray that in connections with other people, whether that be platonic or, romantic, however that be. But you are being blessed with this energy of knowing that it is something that is very potential for you, that you can really guide yourself towards, but it is something that you know, maybe clouding your mind a little bit. Like there is a sense of needing to release the like I said, the expectation of how that may actually look for you. And it's King of Pentacles on your throat and heart chakra. It does feel like though you have been maintaining the foundations to actually create a really beautiful positive environment and space within your own energy to invite someone else into that. Okay, so it is this kind of experience that the more that you know, really feel grounded, the more that you've created your own sense of abundance within your heart and your throat, it is a way that you can actually show that through your truest expression, through your truest heart, your space, you know, the love that you actually emit through that. And it shows how grounded you are in your ability to share your heart, share your expression about what it is that you are actually feeling and how you want to, you know, show up as the person, you know, as you are, feeling this sense of, you know, stability. And you know, you're really in it's kind of like you have this beautiful integrity to simply be yourself without needing to force anything as well. Like this sense of just like, I just don't know, the facial expression on this is very like, everything's good, everything's all right. You know, you have this sense of you just like to move about things how you need to move about it without needing to, you know, stress or to worry. It is a sense of really being secure in your own energy, especially with it being on your heart and your throat. Like you're about to feel this flourishing of knowing how to feel stability within that. And, you know, and that's why I say like it's kind of funny because you're having that on your kind of divine feminine chakra, so it's really beautiful that you're finding that security and that awareness that you can create those spaces for those people who wish to come through into your experience of your energy, to then having the solar plexus and sacral chakra being the wheel of fortune. So it does feel like this energy is saying that a lot of this grounded energy that you've been able to start cultivating, or that you are in the process of cultivating or have, as I said, timeless, doesn't have to be necessarily present, but this energy is really you in this position of switching the way that you have been able to show up. And that is going to be shown so beautifully in the way that you simply decide how you know, create your truest expression, because your inner child is wanting to actually allow itself to be, you know, move through your creative endeavors and just how you choose to, you know, I feel like creative as well in the sense of how you like to create yourself to be, you know, the little things that you do, the way that you dress, the way that you know, talk about things, they're all a part of the fact that you've been starting to change that direction of how you've been pulling that through for yourself. And that is so beautiful because you're allowing that, you know, wheel of fortune energy to switch the way that you have been feeling inside to then that being expressed on the external. So the more you allow the shift to happen within your solar plexus and sacral chakra the way that it needs to, you know, new endeavors that are about to commence because you're changing into a new cycle, you actually get that opportunity to show that you have this security within your heart and through expressing your truest truth. Because that is what I feel like from this wheel of fortune, that, you know, in past cycles maybe you weren't prepared to do that, maybe you weren't prepared to let people in, because this Five of Cups is really showing me that you're about to move through the one last thing that has been potentially hindering your ability to allow people into your world. Because the Five of Cups is like, you're kind of focused on what was lost and you weren't focusing on what you actually were able to gain. And obviously, look, you know, there's no judgment in that area either, because on your root chakra, it is this aspect of what you are feeling, you know, secure about, and the way that you actually feel about how to take steps forward. So it does feel like you were on a very interesting kind of energy of feeling like you were having to, it wasn't even that you had to, you just felt like you were stuck. You felt like you were hindered, you were kind of hindered in your process of emotionally opening up to people. And, you know, everyone has their process. So obviously this energy is just reflecting that you are still moving through that a little bit, that, you know, your root chakra is still cleansing that so that you can actually make the right steps and progress the way you would like to progress, that will assist you in actually allowing this energy you're already feeling in your divine feminine chakras, your heart to your crown, to actually then represent as well in your root to your heart, you know, from the bottom, lower masculine physical chakras that really dominate the physical realm and how we move about in that way. Because the more that you release this, you know, kind of perspective that you know, you've lost a lot, the more that you will actually be able to start turning around like that wheel of fortune and seeing the opportunities that are about to commence for you. The more that you allow the Two of Cups energy that's behind here, because that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like the fact that there's two cups behind this person looking away. Two of Cups in tarot is literally partnership, connection. So the more that you let yourself release what was and the pain that you had to experience, the more you'll feel the stability to actually take the shift and the change to look at the connections that you can create by opening up your heart again. And there's no pressure in that, you know, there's no need to push yourself into that. You'll know when you feel ready. And that is exactly why this process is so beautiful, because there's no need to, you know, expect that something will happen once you look at the Two of Cups. It's like once you just release whatever you needed to release, you'll naturally start turning around and seeing that there were options always available to you that you just weren't paying attention to yet. And that's okay, because you had to let go of a lot of the emotional pain that was potentially hindering your process to move forward. No expectation in how that needs to look for you. You know, if it's still going to be a slow process, that's okay. You just move about it how you need to. Because honestly, when you're moving through pain, when you're moving through grief, or you're moving through just a lot of, you know, emotional experiences that have really held you in certain areas of your life that you may have not wanted to be in, it was all to push you into knowing how strong you were to actually move through that. And so when you are able to and you're ready, you will feel that like nudge to just look around and realize, oh, you know, things were dire for a little bit, but now there is an opportunity to actually regain, you know, beautiful connections and open that door and allow that to flow in as it needs to, because there is beauty in the process of letting go, but it's just something that we don't see until after it's happened. And so, you know, this is just a reminder that do take your process as you need to, do respect your process, but know that good things will manifest as you release it, because you will create the room you need to actually bring forth that beauty of connection. So I'm using the Divine Intuition Oracle today to add more insights and clarity as to what this process is looking like for you and what you may need to come into awareness about. Sorry, I'm just double checking. Yeah, I flipped my cards a weird way. I'm going to just, you know, obviously shuffle through, but you are in a beautiful process of realizing that you do want to move through with a new understanding of what love is for you. And, you know, like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic, but just opening your heart to new connections that maybe you were a little worried about. So the more that you strengthen your root chakra and you feel more stable to actually take these steps towards new connections, the more you'll actually realize that you are ready. You just needed to be mentally prepared for that, and you are in that process. So let's see what the Divine Intuition Oracle would like you to know about this particular message today that may assist you in the highest way possible. Okay. Beautiful. So it feels like with the first card that's come out here, we have wild animals. So that's kind of this energy. And that card is 36 just in case. But that feels like this energy of you exploring your kind of energies of just letting yourself be who you are. Okay, you know, I feel like a lot of time we restrict ourselves and then people don't actually know who we are, and you're not allowing yourself to be seen for all that you are, and people will kind of feel a little bit thrown off when you start to reveal all that you are, and they're like, oh, but you know, I thought you were this way. It's kind of, you're in this position of don't hinder your authenticity just to be liked or just to pull people into your energy. Like, there is this feeling of you needing to just be all that you are and not feel any fear around that, because the more authentic you are to who you feel you actually are in your experience, will allow the people who actually align with you to come through in the best way possible, because they know that that's who you are. They're not going to question that you will change, because you're being authentic to your truest self and speaking your truth in that way. And your solar plexus chakra energy is coming up on this card as well, on the middle of this spread. So it does feel like you are nurturing your confidence, you are nurturing your ability to feel seen and to really explore what it means to be all that you are without, you know, doubt, without feeling that sense of worry of, oh, what will they like me, will they not like me? You're kind of letting that go. And like I said, that is with that Five of Cups energy of you changing the way that you're going about your emotional capacity to open, you know, your energy to other people. So just continue really making sure that you feel grounded in your ability to actually open this, space for other people to get to know you, to understand who you are, because the more that you actually are authentic and you are really just being genuine to who you are, the more you'll know that no matter if people don't like you or not, it's okay. You don't feel worried about that. You don't get hindered by people disliking you, because it's just natural that if you are in your fullest light, if you're in your fullest energy, people will be deterred, and that is okay. It just means that you're allowing people to make that choice if they will flow with you or if they won't. Not a good or bad thing necessarily, just choices and perceptions and opinions. And that's, nothing to do with your worth. You know that you are, who you want to be, and that's what you should be able to feel stable within. The next and last card, which is card number 3, the middle card was 16, by the way, but this card is number 3, and it's audible guidance. Okay, so I feel like this is kind of this energy of really listening to the signs and listening to yourself, because you may have had, as I said, you may have been feeling this sense of, people and experiences really people and experiences really making it hard for you to want to try again, I guess. It's just this energy of you feeling like, what if it doesn't work out again? And, because of all the previous experiences, you're now being asked to really listen to yourself, and also listening to the signs about what you're being told about how to move forward with this, because you are able to open the door to allowing people within your heart energy and your heart space. But you also need to allow that growth to just happen as it needs to. Don't pressure yourself into making this happen faster than it needs to. You're in your own experience, and that is a beautiful thing, that when you just simply allow yourself to hear through whatever it is that maybe your ego is trying to tell you over and over again, you're starting to release those energies of feeling that judgment or feeling that expectation on how you think you should show up. You're now really excited, like through listening to yourself and the signs and synchronicities that your intuition is helping you understand. You will see that this is safe to move forward through. This is something that you can trust in. You just got to trust yourself ultimately. So this is your message today, Divine Soul. Absolutely love that this is a beautiful progression for you, really coming into your own and really starting to accept that you can open your heart space. So I hope this message has helped you in the way that it needed to, whether you received guidance or simply just learnt something new today. As always, it is simply just my mission and soul purpose to show up for those who simply want to receive, to gain insight, clarity, perspective that you may have not had before. So please just take whatever does resonate with you and use that how you need to. So I wish you all the best on your journey, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.